Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, the most anticipated racket this year from Wilson. Stay tuned. All right, so coffee sponsor of the day is Pradeep Tamati. Pradeep writes, thanks for all the hard work. Question, I have been using Head Prestige since past 20 years. Too addicted to its control and feel. I would like to migrate to another racket that has a little more power. What rackets, strings, and tensions should I try? Thanks. All right, so Pradeep, if we want to stick with the headline, go with the Head Speed line. So that's the next power up series in the Head line. So I would go with the, if you're using a 16 by 19 string pattern, go with the MP of the Speed. If you're using an 1820, go with the Speed Pro. All right, and use whatever string you are currently using, just so you don't change too many things. And go with the same tension first, and then start deviating to other things. But let's keep the strings the same first, and then get used to the racket. And then after that, then you can try a bunch of stuff and see if it works for you. Okay? Good luck, Pradeep. It's always tough to change after especially 20 years. It's like, taking your arm off and getting a new arm. You got to get used to it. Okay? So if you want to support my coffee habit, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. This is not very good, but it's okay. At least I got it. It was busy today, guys. It was busy. Pete's was jammed. They don't know what they were doing at Starbucks. So I went to my bakery and she was like, oh my God, what's going on? So I was like, oh my God, I'm getting out of here. So the only place left was Noah's. And this Midtown stuff belongs somewhere downtown. So, but I got coffee and I thank Pradeep for getting this for me today. All right. If you don't want to get me a coffee and tired of me asking, you can actually click below for super thanks. So YouTube has this super thanks where you can just hook me up with whatever amount you want and just simply thank me. And I would simply appreciate it. All right. So thank you all out there for hooking me up. I appreciate you. I have to just choke this down because I need the caffeine today. All right, guys, so today we're talking about Ultra 100 version 4. This kind of quietly made its little entrance. I know I said it's most anticipated. Well, it was kind of like, wow, where'd you come from? I didn't think you were actually going to make a change this year. And suddenly it's here. So last minute, I guess Wilson said, we got them in stock, let's get them out. So I wasn't expecting them now. I was expecting them during Australian. But they were ready to go. Therefore, I said, I'll take them. Okay? So this will be and was the top-selling Ultra in the past series. This will be the top-selling one also in this series. The Ultra 100 sells very, very well in the line. Still 100 square inches, 16 by 19 string pattern. But what did they change? All right, guys, so let's look at the vitals here. 11.2 ounces, 318 grams. That is the same, version 3 and version 4. 4 points head light, the same. Now, swing weight, we start changing a bit. In version 3, it was 312. In the current version, it's 317. So a little more plow in V4. Let's look at the stiffness here, though. In version 3, it was 73. That's a pretty high number for being 100. In the current version, it comes up to 70. So it actually lost a little bit of stiffness in the new version. The beam, let's take a look at the beam. The current version is, the V4 current version is 24 at the top, 26.5 in the middle, and 25 at the throat. The previous V3 version, little thicker at the top, little thinner in the middle, a little thinner at the throat. So this is going to give us a little more stiffness. This is going to give us a little more stiffness at the throat. This is going to flex a little bit, ever so little. But with the new 45 material, I feel that that's what's changing this, as well as this slight at the top being a little thinner. 0.5 millimeter there, 0.5 millimeter. So this is interesting. It's going to be less stiff, more plow. I'm excited to try it. I wasn't a huge fan of the V3. Let's see if I'm going to like this V4. Let's see which coaches are available to give it a shot with me. Stay tuned. All right, Wilson Ultra 100. Coach Goo, probably a little too much power for you, but what do you think?
I mean, first of all, I love the color of the Ultra. I mean, this is a pretty sick color. I prefer it over the blade. Honestly, the color of the blade is a little nasty, in my opinion. But no, I think this is a great Ultra racket. I did play with the version, I believe, version 8 or version 7. Sorry, version 7, right?
No, this is version 4.
Sorry, so version 3. Sorry. Think about the blades, sorry. Version 8, 3 of this, and I think this is a really good update. I think it's one of the best Ultras that I tried, because I've used the version 3 to test try it, and I think that was a little flimsy. This actually feels pretty solid overall. Even though it has a lot of pop, it does have feel. It does have that nice touch, and it goes through all the way from the grip to the top of the racket. When I hit through it, I definitely feel the weight transfer going all the way through the head. Surprisingly, I got a lot of control. Usually, I don't like these rackets because it's like too powerful, but somehow it actually evened out, and I can learn how to manage to control the power. And like I said, this is a really good update to both of these of the Ultra line. So great job to Wilson on this. They've been doing a great job this year, especially with the Ultra.
Perfect. All right. Well, for you to say you can control the power, that's props for the Ultra. All right. Coach Goo, thank you for reviewing the Ultra.
Of course.
Where can they find you?
You can find me at ag.tennis. I'll also be posting content there as well.
All right. Perfect. Next pro. Let's see what they think. All right, so we just got off the court. Coach Rob in the Ultra 100 version 4.
1619.
So here's the thing. Hybrid going on here. Poly mains, synthetic cross, both Wilson, okay?
Good
52
choice.
pounds, 52.
Good
All
choice.
Right. Coach Rob.
I really enjoyed it. It had nice pocketing, good weight. The balance was great. Yeah, it was really nice. I don't usually play with the Ultra, but yeah, it felt good. So if you're an Ultra fan and you've used them in the past, I think you'll like this version. Yeah, it felt good on the serve, coming to the net with some volleys and the overheads. And yeah, the groundies were solid and nice racket, nice weight.
So the thing that I noticed with it, it's actually very comfortable. You got to swing ahead. It'll give you the right feedback. You hit it right, you feel it. You hit it wrong, you feel it. So easy access to spin. I feel that this is a great update to the old version 3. Everybody who I've had demo it so far have bought this racket. So this is definitely one of the hottest rackets out right now. This color is actually pretty stunning. I think they did a great job with this paint. It's kind of bluish, purplish.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of
sure.
I don't know what the...
Probably changes a little bit depending on, right now we're in overcast.
Exactly, like however you kind of do this to it.
Right.
Right. Cobalt. That's
Cobalt.
what I'm looking for.
Ooh, there we go.
Cobalt color.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, version 4, Ultra 100,
Good stick.
definitely a winner. Definitely. You'll love this one. Even if you don't play with an Ultra, you'll love this one. All right. I want to thank Coach Rob for hanging out with me today. Coach Rob, as always, thank you so much.
Of course.
Mr. Wilson.
There we go.
Mr. Davy Crockett. All right. Thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. You know, most people, they quit tennis because, you know, it's hard to find somebody to play with, right? I just feel so lucky to have my buddy Coach Rob, that we have so much in common. You know, we're both kind of follically impaired. And ain't that right, Coach Rob?
Us follically challenged friends have to hit together.
Yes. So I have Coach Rob. If you guys need a friend and you're follically impaired or are a bearded one and looking for your bearded mate, right? Check out Player Court. They have people that look like you, play like you, maybe act like you. Check out their site. It's playercourt.com. Your tennis buddy can teach you how to twirl.
Hopefully
You'll get it someday.
Hopefully better than that. We'll have to keep practicing here.